Why'd you put that up here? Why'd you put it up here? I was going to come back down.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against Syracuse. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We're in store for a Major League debut in this one, Singy. It remains to be seen what kind of career he'll have, but here's step one, and there's a lot of hope and optimism around him. This organization thinks he can be an impact player.
And from what I've seen and heard from people that follow prospects really closely, I do too. We may not see him light the league on fire right from the start, as there's usually a learning curve, but I think he has the skill set to be successful at this level for a long time.
Today's starting pitcher, John Green. What do we have on him?
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that, and that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
Okay, all set to go. Leading off, Vinny Cervantes. And this one is off and running. This one in the air. And there's one down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. It includes a guy with a big season last year, Robert Nakamura. Chris Stanford, the next Cub to hit. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris. On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now it's the right fielder, Robert Nakamura. Up the middle, base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now, Martin Camacho. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Ball, hot.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Base hit into the outfield. And the Cubs score first. It's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
First and second, one out. Pearl getting ready to hit. Foul ball there. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the second game of the series. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
2 on, 1 out. Breaks his bat, pops it up. Next cup to hit.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second.
No, that's
the
the ball.
hitter definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Ground ball right side. Gomez Phelps to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. We go to the bottom of the first, and towing the slab in this one, Larry Pritchett. What's the scouting report on him?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Stepping in, Alonso Gomez Phelps. And that is out of play. The 0-1. Base hit, so a man on base to start the inning. Mancini, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit below 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, but, I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Next to hit, Victor Gallegos. Camacho. Good feed, that's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Cody Berger now at the plate. Berger matched a couple of homers in his last game.
Oh! That's the ball.
That one ripped left field. That's back. See you later. He sends a rocket to left. And we're level. It's 1-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Forrest DeMonte digs in now.
Right, oh!
Two down, nobody on. In the air, right field. And that is that. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. 1 inning in the books here. You're dialed into the show. Top of the second. Now the Cubs catcher, Antone Padilla. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying and gone. He wastes no time on this one, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So up next for Chicago, Gavin Porter. Good power, not great in the OBP department. That's a base hit.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Now here is Damon Cowell. One on, nobody out, a run in here at the top of the second. There's the strike at the knees.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Good job to fight that one off. Here's the 0-2. Got him. Now one away.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Vinny Cervantes, the next to hit.
There we
Started
go.
after it, appeal to third, and Ed Drummond right on it, says he held up. The 1-0. Ball in the dirt, and it gets away. No advance, though. Man at first, one away. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Next pitch, not close, up high. Runner on the go. So puts runners at first and second.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, one out. Stanford will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one catches the corner for a strike. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. Porter at second. Cervantes at first. One gone. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone move from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers, they work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff. Tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Ripped to third and caught. Well behind the wheel, and they got him doubled off. But the Cubs do get one back on the solo blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Bottom of the second, digging in, Xavier Carter. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now it's the DH, Billy Benjamin. In there at the knees. That is strike 2.
Bowling.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So up next, Brian Tovar. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Oh.
Up the middle, Porter. Now the throw to first on the run. What a play, inning over. The Cubbies out front 2-1. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Robert Nakamura. Fought off foul. Gets under and pops it up. One up, one down.
Up next, the third baseman, Martin Camacho.
Martin Camacho, the next Cub to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
Hey.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
The 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the center fielder, Richard Burrell. Late swing, foul to the left. Right through there for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his third of the game. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Set for the bottom of the third, and now the right fielder, Dan McDaniel, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. That one catches the zone. That's strike 2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
It's his first strikeout at this level, but it definitely won't be his last. So, you know, these early at-bats are all part of the process for a rookie. And trust me, big league pitching just looks different than minor league pitching. He still has plenty of opportunities ahead of him in this one, though.
Now at the plate, Roger Saunders.
Oh.
The lefty, the 1-0. Sliced hard but foul. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Brings it in. 2 down.
Up next for Syracuse, the second baseman.
Back to the top of the lineup, Alonso Gomez Phelps. Now at the plate, 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Foul ball.
Oh.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging. The Cubs have the advantage, 2-1. New inning getting started. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Ramon Calderon. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
On the ground. Dives, and he can't hang on. Great effort, but no throw. That's an infield single. Antone Padilla, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
Throw, he's in there.
Save.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
And it's second. Foul off down the right side. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Cuts at it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. So up next for Chicago, Gavin Porter. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up.
As a batter, he's known for performing better in these night games. He might start 2 for 2 in this one.
No, that's high. Ball 2.
There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. So he goes yard to left. His second of the year, and they add on. It's 4-1.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
One down. Now, Damon Calvin.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. Chopped left side.
Nope, that's
and
foul.
Foul ball. Got him.
Now 2 away. Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
So back to the top of the order. And next for the Cubs, Vinny Cervantes. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground to third. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. Cubbies edge closer on this long ball. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Bottom 4, and here's the first baseman, Victor Gallegos. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Broken bat, rolling to first. Cervantes. The flip to the pitcher covering. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Cody Berger.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Cody Berger. And he has a chance to homer for the 2nd time this inning.
I'm sure it never crossed his mind that he'd get another chance to do that again in this inning, but here we are. Let's see if he can pull it off.
Strike. Woo.
The Cubbies leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. High grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they had their first hit since the first inning. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Stepping in, Forrest DeMonte. The 0-1. Leads off first with one away.
Ball.
And a swing and a miss there.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That one missed. This one in the air, center field. Burrow under it. And he makes the catch.
Up next for the Lions, third baseman number 1, Xavier.
Now the third baseman, Xavier Carter, struck out swinging his first time. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. There goes the runner. Pitch misses in. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Man on second, 2 down. That one misses. And the count is 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
In for a strike. And the count's full. Stays alive. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. The Cubs with the lead, 4-1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Edmundo Diaz.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper. You know, these Cubs really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
The 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings through it for the K. Went back to the splitter, and it was effective.
Boog, if you can set up a good two-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Nakamura, batting with one down, takes a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Damon Rogers getting ready to go. Lopes also getting ready. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first. And the first two set down to the top of the fifth.
Showing us right there why he's considered one of the best middle infielders in the sport. That's always a tough play going up the middle on the backhand. But what really made this play happen was that quick release, smooth exchange, and that was as smooth as it gets. And it had to be with the wheels going down the line.
Camacho in the box again, takes a strike. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the fifth. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Diaz, 28 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That one carrying, gone. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add to their lead. So the streak stays alive, his 4th straight game with a home run.
Boom, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
So 2 down, next to hit, Richard Pearl.
Hey!
Here comes the 0-1. Late on that fastball. That one almost got him. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
No, that's a ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him looking for a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Cubbies edge closer on this long ball. It's now 5-1. Bottom of the inning, digging in, Billy Benjamin. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Well, these players need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hit.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
It's tough because you want to help your team, so it's easy falling into the trap of trying to do too much. And that just leaves you out in front from time to time.
Now here is Brian Tovar. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there. 0-1.
Oh!
This one smacked out to left center. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
2 outs, base is empty. Dan McDaniel getting ready to hit.
Well, there's one thing on his mind this at bat. Get that first hit at the big league level.
It's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Dan McDaniel with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
2 outs, runner at first. Roger Saunders digs in now. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Out to short. They get the force. Inning over. The Cubbies out front here, 5-1. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. And now it's going to be Ramon Calderon.
Ramon Calderon.
Out towards right center field. And it drops in. And a good start to the inning.
Up next is the Cubs.
Antone Padilla will hit next. He's already homered in this game. That
That's a
one
ball.
way inside. Liner snagged it first. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. 2 down, bases empty. Gavin Porter, the next to hit.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
That catches the corner. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Cubs are down quietly. They're up 5-1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And that one clips the corner. The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Bring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Gallegos now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Two outs, base is empty. Cody Berger now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And now the 0-1. In the air, right field. Nakamura on the move. And that's the 3rd out. The Cubs have the lead 5-1. We go to the top of the 7th. Leading off, Damon Calvert.
Ball.
Hit on the ground to short. Berger tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The first baseman, Vinny Cervantes.
So digging in, Vinny Cervantes.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Splits the plate. That is strike 2.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
That's inside. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tovar on the move to the alley. And there's 2 down.
Up next is the Cubs. The left fielder, Chris Stanford.
So up next, Chris Stanford, 1 for 3.
Strike. Woo.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball. No.
Swing and a high fly ball hitting the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Robert Nakamura, the next Cub to hit. Man at second. That one called a strike. 0-2 now. Nakamura wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-1 is fouled off. And on second, 2 down. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Cubs lead one. They lead this one to 5-1. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Forrest DeMonte.
Number 9, Forrest DeMonte.
Swing and a ball popped up. Calvert in position. 1 down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Xavier Carter getting ready to hit. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Gray Dillon preparing to come on if needed. Cook also throwing. On the ground to third, Camacho. Slinging it to first in time.
Up next for the Lions, the designated hitter, Billy Benjamin.
So now the DH spot, Billy Benjamin.
Bowling.
The Cubbies leading by 4 here, the bottom of the 7th.
Ball.
He's been
Inside.
raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Off the
That's
plate
ball.
inside. Ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Play made, that ends the inning. The Cubs on top here, 5-1. Julius Lopes comes on now. Here's the third baseman, Martin Camacho.
Martin Camacho.
This one in the air, center field. Tobar under it. And there's 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next to the Cubs, the center fielder, number 2.
And up next for Chicago, Richard Burrell. 0 for 3 in this one. Burrell thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Swing and a foul out of play. Lopes, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Gallegos settles underneath it, and there's 2 away. Not the norm today, as the league's OPS leader still hasn't reached base.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Ramon Calderon will hit next. Calderon wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. Good eye at the plate, they'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 down, nobody on. Hard hit, right side. Whips it to first, and that's the inning. The Cubbies out front, 5-1. A new arm into the game, the righty, Gray Dillon.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's the center fielder, Brian Tovar. The Lions in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
That's out to center field. Burrow under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Lions, the right fielder, number 4,
Dan McDaniel, the next to hit. He's 1 for 2 so far in his debut.
First big league game, check. First hit, check. First multi-hit game, that would be nice. We'll see.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Carlos Lantigua getting loose out there.
Nope. Ball 2.
The Cubs leading by 4 here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Hey!
And that drops in for a strike. That one missing inside. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. In the air to left, down the line. Stanford, long run, can't get there. This one lands foul. Swing and a high fly ball left field. That's out number 2.
Up next for Syracuse, the catcher, Roger.
Here's the catcher, Roger Saunders. Yeah, that's fouled off. Gets him to chase after that one. And that's downstairs. Ball 2. Outside with a breaking ball, Alonso Gomez Phelps. Up next. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching down, makes the catch. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. Cubs lead it 5-1. And we're back. They put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Up.
Comes up empty. Sit down on 6. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, I think That's a case of overthinking right there. You got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Gavin Porter, the next Cub to hit. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to the left. Throws to first in time, and they got him.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Julius Lopes won't go any further, and a good job from the opener. Didn't allow a hit. Back with the new pitcher in a minute. Now on the bump, Damon Rogers. This is his 5th appearance of the year. So up next for Chicago, Damon Calvert. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. This to center field, and it drops in. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Throw gets by him at second. Back to the top of the order now. So up now for Chicago, Vinny Cervantes. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Calvert, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Up the middle. Nice grab. To first. And he gets it. Nicely done. The Cubbies on top 5-1. Gaylord James gets the ball now.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Stepping in, Alonso Gomez Phelps.
The second baseman, Alonso Gomez Phelps.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
And that drops in for a strike.
Ball. High.
Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. The 2-2 on the way. This one popped up. Stanford on his way in. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. He's been a major factor in this one, but no damage this time around. Now here is Victor Gallegos. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Ball.
1 down, base is empty here in the 9th.
Nope, that's off the plate.
he's challenging the called strike. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Huh.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
3-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Nakamura takes it in for the out. 2 down.
The batter, number 7.
So they're down to their final out. And now the shortstop, Cody Berger. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. They're down to their final strike. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
That's the ball.
Right through there for a strike. Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. I tell you.
Got it! And that's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better. It makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
5-1 is how it ends. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.